Today, I'm going over the NGK DPR7EA-9 spark plug set of 4. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm using a screen recording for this walkthrough since I can't film the plugs themselves today, but the info stays the same. I want to keep things straight and show what these plugs actually offer. NGK uses a copper core with a nickel alloy tip, so heat transfer stays consistent. That's the main reason many riders stick with this series.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The design isn't fancy, but it's reliable. You get smooth ignition and fewer random misfires when the engine is under load. That matters on older bikes or small engines that don't always behave. The threads are clean and cut well. That reduces the chance of stripping the head during installation. The gasket seats the way it should. NGK usually nails quality control, and this set feels the same. These plugs handle heat well thanks to the long insulator nose. It helps keep fouling down if your mix or idle isn't perfect. They also come pre-gapped, but I still think it's smart to check the gap. Sometimes the shipping process knocks them a bit off spec. In terms of performance, you won't get a dramatic boost. These aren't racing plugs. What you get is stable ignition, easier starts, and a cleaner idle. Over time, that consistency matters more than any marketing claim. The electrode isn't exotic, but it holds up fine for regular riding. Cold starts feel more predictable, especially on carb bikes that like to stumble in the morning. Durability is decent. You usually get a long service interval if your engine runs healthy. If it's running rich or burning oil, the plugs will still foul, but that's not on the plug design. NGK's materials help delay that buildup a bit. The insulator glazing is smooth enough to resist deposits, though not as strong as the iridium line. For many riders, that trade-off is fine because this set stays affordable. Installation is simple. The hex shape fits common plug sockets. The body has enough strength so you don't feel like you're over-torquing it with normal hand pressure. No fancy steps. Just apply a little care when threading them in cold and don't crank them past the crush on the gasket. Once seated, they stay tight without loosening from vibration. One thing to keep in mind is compatibility. These DPR7EA-9 plugs fit lots of Honda, Yamaha, and other motorcycles, plus some ATVs and small engines. But you still want to confirm your exact model. Some sellers list wide compatibility that isn't accurate. NGK's own charts are more reliable. If your engine calls for a different heat range, don't assume this one will work better. Heat range matters more than people think. The build feels consistent across the set. No uneven electrodes or sloppy ceramic work. That's something cheaper no-name plugs fail at. Even small defects change the spark pattern, and that affects throttle response. Here, the spark is strong enough for everyday use. It's not going to fix big engine issues, but it removes the spark plug as a weak point. If you're dealing with rough idle or hesitation, these plugs can smooth things out if the old ones are worn, but they won't fix clogged carbs, vacuum leaks, or bad coils. Think of them as a solid maintenance step rather than a cure-all. The good part is, once installed, you don't have to think about them for a while. I like that the set of 4 gives enough room for multi-cylinder bikes without buying individual plugs. The packaging is basic, but protects the electrodes well enough. No bent tips out of the box. The ceramic is tight and doesn't rattle, which shows good assembly. That's the breakdown. If you want stable performance and a dependable spark without spending much, this set works well. It's not flashy, but it's steady. If you try them, let me know how your engine behaves afterward. And if this overview helped, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.